So it's Carrier Thurgney Farms. It's super rainy and snowy today, like a mix. I videoed, I don't know, probably over a week ago, some information on the goats and how they're in the lean-to, and was going over their due dates, but the audio didn't turn out right on that video, so I'm here to give it a second shot. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll just say hi to the goats and I'll go through their due dates and stuff with you. So there's Flint. Of course, he's like right up in the camera, so it's hard to do anything. He's a very stinky buck, but he doesn't smell too bad right now. So he doesn't pick on the girls, so he's allowed to stay in the lean-to with them for now. He's the only one that'll freely let me pet him constantly too. So that's why he's getting the most love-ins. And I'll just wash my hands. So yeah, Flint obviously is not due, but he is the sire to all the babies this year. So yeah, so that's Flint. They are all staying in the lean-to, and then they will be moved to the other lean-to, I guess that's what we call it on the other side, where they kidded last year. They'll be moved to that as their due date approaches, or as the weather gets rough out here. Right now it's perfectly fine. They're dry, they've got lots of room, and they're still exposed to like nice outdoor air and everything, which is nice for them. In that other room they'll be more confined, so I'm trying to put it off as long as I can while still keeping them happy and safe. So I guess we'll just go through it for people who don't know. This is Fern. She is going to be the first one due this year. She is Firefly, which is this one's mom from last year. She's bred to Flint, who is obviously black with white overlay. So out of them, the only things I think we can get is either a buckskin or a black, if she carries black. We got a buckskin out of her last year. So, and she was bred to a black buck last year too. So we'll be able to hopefully prove her out this year to see if she carries black. I'm not really sure what was going on over there. The next one is Fiona. Again, same scenario, except for she has been proven out to carry black because she is the mother of these two from last year. So we know that she's a buckskin carrying black, and she's bred to a black buck again this year. So we will pretty much get that out of her again this year. Now, the buck they were bred to last year carried moon spots, so that's why they've got moon spots. But I'm not sure if these guys carry moon spots as well. There's a spot on Fern that does look like a moon spot. So I do wonder if they do have carry moon spots as well. But if they don't, then Freya is the only one that will be able to give us moon spots this year, because she has moon spots. Firefly is a buckskin carrying black because her father was black. And she is the last one due this year. And she can she can give us a black kid or a buckskin kid. Like, that is the only thing on our radar this year, is a black goat or a buckskin goat, because that's just the genetics that we currently have. I am planning to hopefully switch this guy out this year for a different pattern. So like maybe we'll find a Chamazé buck, or I don't know, a Chamazé, or I don't know. I don't know what's prevalent in our area, honestly, and unfortunately we're not going to be traveling very far to get them, and we're just looking for nice registered bucks. So the color, like a lot of other goat breeders on YouTube say, and off YouTube as well, color is the least important thing, but I want some good lines that are going to produce nice, sturdy animals that fit the breed standard. So, sorry that I'm distracted. This guy is rubbing on me constantly. He's very, very, very friendly. And he doesn't stink as bad as he did this fall when it was actual breeding season. So, that also brings me, as I touch his horns, that also brings me to my other point of what we could get from these guys. So, Firefly, look at me while I talk about you. Firefly! Alright, so Firefly is our only blue-eyed one, so that is, she's the only one that could possibly produce a blue-eyed kid, and she's also our only polled one, so she can pass polled down. We have Freya, who can pass down moon spots, Firefly that can pass down the blue eyes. You're a weather, and you're good for nothing, except for heat detection. Yeah, you. Being adorably cute as well. Now, we haven't really made up our mind on Mr. Eclipse here. He is weathered, and we have not made up our mind whether to keep him around or whether to sell him. As you can see, when the vet did the dehorning, it didn't take properly on him, so he's got one regrowth that's probably going to have to be dealt with at some point. But this guy was also dehorned and has regrowth of horns as well, so I don't know. It just proves that we definitely have horn stock. I'm in here doing this video. This is where I got the option to take another video as we're super busy, but I'm going to take this extra video here because I came in to get their water. We've been giving them just this little blue bucket of water the last week or so because the temperatures have been dropping super low and they're not drinking enough to not have their whole bucket just frozen solid. So we've been just giving them this bucket like twice a day, and most of the time it's not empty, but this is the time I came in after night and it is empty, so I'll be filling it up and moving on. Those buckets over there that you see sort of buried in the end game, they have mineral in them. They'll be getting more hay thrown out now when I end this video too. But that's just a small bit of the goats. I'm sorry, I can't even zoom out enough to get the whole pen. But that's where they are. They're in this lean-to until the girls are put in the calving building, or kidding building, I guess. Sometimes you might hear me call it calving because obviously we have cows too. And so it just, I don't know, just call it giving birth, I guess. When everybody gives birth. So, yeah. So there's that. Sorry that I kind of got off on a tangent at the end. It's really hard to figure out what exactly I'm saying, as I don't script any of my videos. I literally just record. So, I'm sorry, I'm getting bit again. What are you doing? Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to throw them hay. So I actually also meant to say that the buck and the wether won't be going to the kidding pen. And when the females are all spread out to kid, we probably will be opening this up, and the pigs and stuff will be allowed to come back in here. They have shelter on the other side. You sort of can see it, but you sort of can't see that they have a shelter just on the outside of this building. So it made a good wind block over there with this wall and that shelter. You'll see in my other video of the truck boxes that the pigs have lots of things to get out of the weather in out there. So go check out that video as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. like, subscribe, and follow so that you can see the girls when they kid. I will be trying to get it all on video unless they have other plans. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.